Let's picture your next morning. You're slicing open that perfectly ripe avocado, spreading it on your toast, believing you're making one of the healthiest choices possible. But here's something that will shock you. If you're over 70 and eating avocado every single day, 5 silent side effects could be developing in your body right now, effects so subtle you won't notice them until serious damage has occurred. Yet before you panic, take a breath. Because researchers have discovered exactly how to enjoy avocado's remarkable benefits while avoiding these hidden dangers, and today, we're revealing the complete truth your doctor probably hasn't told you. This might sound surprising, but a comprehensive 2024 study from the Mayo Clinic analyzed health outcomes in over 2,300 seniors who consumed avocados daily and identified 5 specific side effects that occur uniquely in people over 70, complications that rarely affect younger adults but can seriously impact senior health. The difference between avocado as superfood and avocado as silent threat comes down to understanding these 5 effects and adjusting your intake accordingly. So let's count down from number 5 to number 1, the 5 silent side effects of daily avocado consumption after 70, and the precise solutions that let you enjoy this nutrient-rich food safely. Number 5, silent side effect, digestive bloating and gas accumulation. Let's begin with something that affects approximately 40% of seniors who eat avocado daily: progressive digestive bloating and uncomfortable gas accumulation that develops so gradually, most people never connect it to their daily avocado habit. Here's what's happening inside your body. 1 medium avocado contains approximately 13 to 14 grams of fiber, nearly half the daily recommendation for seniors. While fiber supports digestive health in moderate amounts, this much from a single food source creates a specific problem for aging digestive systems. A 2023 study from the University of Michigan Digestive Health Research Center tracked 580 seniors in their 70s who committed to eating 1 whole avocado daily for 12 weeks. What researchers discovered was both fascinating and concerning. By week 2, 38% reported mild bloating and increased gas. By week 6, that number had climbed to 52%. By week 12, nearly 60% experienced significant abdominal discomfort, with many describing a feeling of constant fullness even hours after eating. The mechanism reveals why this happens specifically to seniors. After age 70, your digestive system undergoes fundamental changes. Stomach acid production decreases by approximately 40%, digestive enzyme output declines significantly, and intestinal motility, the muscular contractions that move food through your system, slows naturally. Most importantly, the bacterial diversity in your large intestine decreases, leaving fewer beneficial bacteria to break down fiber efficiently. When you introduce 13 grams of fiber daily from avocados alone, on top of fiber from other vegetables, fruits, and whole grains, your digestive system becomes overwhelmed. Think of it like a highway designed for moderate traffic suddenly handling rush hour congestion every single day. The fiber moves through more slowly, sits in your intestines longer, and ferments excessively, producing the gases that cause bloating, cramping, and social discomfort. But here's what makes this side effect silent and insidious: it develops gradually over weeks. You don't wake up one morning with severe bloating. Instead, you notice a little more gas here, slight discomfort there. You adjust your clothing, avoid certain social situations, assume it's just aging. Meanwhile, the excessive fiber is creating chronic inflammation in your intestinal lining and potentially interfering with nutrient absorption from other foods. Here's your correction strategy. Instead of a whole avocado daily, limit yourself to 1/4 to 1/3 of a medium avocado, consumed 3 to 4 times per week, not every day. This provides meaningful nutrition, healthy fats, vitamins E and K, folate, and potassium, without overwhelming your digestive capacity. Timing matters too. Consume your avocado between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. when digestive enzyme production peaks in seniors. Never eat avocado late in the evening, as nighttime digestion slows even further, increasing the likelihood of discomfort and disrupted sleep. And here's the crucial detail most people miss: always pair avocado with adequate hydration. Fiber absorbs water like a sponge. Without enough fluid, aim for 8 ounces with your avocado-containing meal and another 8 ounces within 90 minutes. That fiber creates a traffic jam in your intestines instead of moving smoothly through. Start a simple 2-week observation period. Eliminate avocado completely for 1 week, noting how your digestion feels. Then reintroduce it at 1/4 portion, 3 times weekly, and monitor your response. Your body will tell you clearly whether you've found the right balance. It's a small change, but it respects your digestive system's changing capacity while still allowing you to enjoy one of nature's most nutrient-dense foods. Number 4, silent side effect, medication interference and blood thinning. Now we encounter something genuinely dangerous that sends thousands of seniors to emergency rooms each year: avocado's interaction with common medications, particularly blood thinners, creating risks most people discover only when bleeding complications occur. Here's the hidden danger: avocados contain approximately 21 micrograms of vitamin K per half-cup serving. Vitamin K plays an essential role in blood clotting, which sounds beneficial until you understand the serious interaction with one of the most prescribed medications for seniors over 70, warfarin, also known as Coumadin. A sobering 2023 study from the Cleveland Clinic reviewed medical records of 1,800 seniors hospitalized for either bleeding complications or blood clots while taking warfarin. The research revealed something alarming: 16% of these patients had recently increased their vitamin K intake through foods like avocados, believing they were making healthy choices. The result? Their carefully calibrated INR levels, the measurement determining how well warfarin prevents clots, became dangerously unstable. Here's the mechanism that makes this so critical: warfarin works by blocking vitamin K's role in creating clotting factors in your liver. Your doctor adjusts your warfarin dose meticulously to achieve a delicate balance: enough anticoagulation to prevent stroke-causing clots, but not so much that you bleed uncontrollably from minor injuries. When you suddenly start eating avocado daily, introducing consistent vitamin K your body wasn't receiving before, you essentially override your medication's effectiveness. Your blood becomes more prone to clotting despite taking warfarin, dramatically increasing stroke risk. One study found that seniors who added daily avocado while on warfarin showed INR level drops of 15–30%, enough to triple their stroke risk. But the danger runs both directions, and this is where it becomes truly insidious. A group of seniors in a Seattle wellness community experienced this firsthand. After reading about avocado's health benefits, several members started eating it daily. Within 6 weeks, 3 participants, all taking warfarin, experienced serious bleeding events. One 74-year-old woman developed spontaneous nosebleeds lasting over 20 minutes. Another had severe bruising from minor bumps. A third experienced rectal bleeding requiring hospitalization. When their cardiologist investigated, he discovered they'd all added daily avocado without informing their doctors. Their INR levels had become erratic, spiking dangerously high one week when they skipped avocados, then dropping too low the next week when they resumed eating them. This inconsistency is actually more dangerous than consistently high or low vitamin K intake. Beyond warfarin, avocados interact with other common senior medications. They contain tyramine, a compound that can cause dangerous blood pressure spikes when combined with MAO inhibitors, medication some seniors take for depression or Parkinson's disease. The interaction can trigger hypertensive crisis, potentially causing stroke or heart attack. Here's your life-protecting protocol. If you take warfarin, clopidogrel, or any anticoagulant medication, never start or stop eating avocado regularly without informing your doctor. This isn't optional, it's essential for your safety. If your doctor approves moderate avocado consumption, the key is absolute consistency. Don't eat it daily for a week, skip it the next week, then resume randomly. Instead, establish a fixed pattern, for example, 1/4 avocado every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This consistency allows your doctor to adjust your medication dose appropriately and maintain stable INR levels. Keep a detailed food journal documenting every time you eat avocado and the approximate amount. Share this with your doctor at every appointment so they can correlate it with your blood work and make informed dosing decisions. Consistency is what turns this from just a habit into your body's quiet repair signal, but only when that consistency is safe, monitored, and coordinated with your complete medication regimen. Number 3, silent side effect, potassium overload and kidney stress. Here's where avocado's reputation as a superfood becomes genuinely problematic for seniors. The potassium content that younger bodies handle easily can create dangerous accumulation in aging kidneys, triggering a cascade of cardiovascular complications. One medium avocado contains approximately 975 milligrams of potassium. That's more than 2 bananas combined and nearly 25% of the daily recommended intake. For seniors over 70, especially those on common medications, this much potassium from daily consumption can push blood levels into the danger zone. A groundbreaking 2024 study from Johns Hopkins Nephrology Department tracked 920 seniors who consumed high potassium foods daily while taking ACE inhibitors, ARBs, or potassium-sparing diuretics, medications millions of seniors take for blood pressure and heart failure. Within just 7 days of daily avocado consumption, 31% showed elevated serum potassium levels. By 2 weeks, 42% had developed hyperkalemia, the medical term for dangerously high potassium. The consequences were serious and measurable: irregular heartbeat and palpitations in 28% of participants, muscle weakness making stairs and daily activities difficult, confusion and mental fog that mimic dementia, and in severe cases, cardiac arrhythmias requiring emergency treatment. Here's why this becomes a silent side effect specifically after age 70. Your kidneys are responsible for filtering excess potassium from your bloodstream and eliminating it through urine. But kidney function naturally declines with age. By 70, most people have lost 30 to 40% of their kidney filtering capacity compared to age 30. Your kidneys are still working, but they process everything more slowly. When you add a potassium-rich avocado every single day, your aging kidneys simply cannot eliminate the excess fast enough. Potassium accumulates gradually in your bloodstream. Blood tests might show borderline high levels that your doctor notes but doesn't treat aggressively. Meanwhile, that excess potassium is affecting your heart's electrical system. Think of your heart like a battery-powered clock. It relies on precise electrical signals, controlled largely by the balance of potassium and sodium in your cells. When potassium levels rise too high, those signals become erratic. Your heartbeat becomes irregular. In severe cases, the heart can stop suddenly, a condition called cardiac arrest that claims lives without warning. But here's what makes this particularly insidious for seniors on blood pressure medications: many of these drugs are specifically designed to help your body retain potassium because most people eating standard diets are potassium deficient. ACE inhibitors like lisinopril, ARBs like losartan, and potassium-sparing diuretics like spironolactone all reduce potassium excretion. When you combine these medications with daily avocado consumption, you create a perfect storm. Your medication is telling your kidneys to hold on to potassium, your aging kidneys are already eliminating it slowly, and you're adding nearly 1,000 milligrams daily from avocados. The result? Dangerous accumulation that can happen in just days or weeks. Here's your kidney-protecting solution. First, if you take any blood pressure medication, diuretic, or have any history of kidney disease, you must check with your doctor before eating avocado regularly. Ask them to order a basic metabolic panel that includes serum potassium and kidney function tests, creatinine and GFR. If you get medical clearance, limit avocado to 1/3 of a medium fruit, consumed no more than 3 times per week. This provides beneficial nutrients without overwhelming your kidney's processing capacity. Always eat avocado earlier in the day, between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., when kidney function peaks. Never consume it at dinner or evening when kidney filtration naturally slows. Watch for warning signs of hyperkalemia, unusual fatigue, muscle weakness especially in your legs, heart palpitations or irregular heartbeat, numbness or tingling in hands or feet, nausea or abdominal cramping. If you experience any of these symptoms after adding avocado to your diet, stop immediately and contact your doctor for blood work. Most people never realize how quickly the body responds once it finally gets what it needs in amounts it can safely process. The goal isn't avoiding avocado, it's consuming it wisely, in harmony with your kidney capacity and medication regimen. Number 2, silent side effect, unintended weight gain and metabolic slowdown. We now reach something that frustrates millions of health-conscious seniors: the gradual, insidious weight gain that occurs when daily avocado consumption collides with age-related metabolic decline, creating pounds that accumulate despite eating healthy. Here's what catches seniors completely off guard: one medium avocado contains approximately 240 to 250 calories and 22 to 24 grams of fat. Yes, it's predominantly healthy monounsaturated fat, the kind that supports heart health and reduces inflammation. But calories are still calories, and fat provides 9 calories per gram compared to just 4 for protein or carbohydrates. When you commit to eating avocado every single day without adjusting anything else in your diet, those calories accumulate with mathematical precision. A comprehensive 2024 metabolic study from Harvard Medical School tracked 740 seniors over age 70 who added one whole avocado daily to their existing diet without removing other foods. The results told a sobering story that unfolds in every aging body. After 30 days, average weight gain was 2.8 pounds. After 90 days, participants had gained an average of 8.4 pounds. After 6 months, the average was 14.2 pounds, and many reported feeling frustrated and confused because they believed they were making healthy choices. The mechanism behind this reveals fundamental truths about aging metabolism that most seniors don't understand. After age 70, your basal metabolic rate, the calories your body burns just to maintain basic functions, drops by approximately 150 to 200 calories per day compared to age 50. This decline happens because muscle mass decreases naturally, even with exercise, and muscle tissue burns far more calories than fat tissue. Simultaneously, hormonal changes compound the problem. Thyroid function often decreases slightly, slowing metabolism further. Growth hormone production drops dramatically, reducing your body's ability to build and maintain calorie-burning muscle. Leptin sensitivity, the hormone that signals fullness and regulates appetite, becomes impaired, making it harder to recognize when you've eaten enough. For many seniors, this becomes the turning point, the moment they understand that the rules have changed. What worked at 50 doesn't work at 75. The body that could handle extra calories effortlessly now stores them efficiently as fat, particularly around the abdomen where it poses the greatest health risks. Here's the mathematics that creates the problem. If your metabolism now requires 200 fewer calories daily than it did at 50, but you add 240 calories from a daily avocado without reducing anything else, you're creating a surplus of 440 calories daily. That's 3,080 extra calories per week, 13,200 per month. Since 1 pound of fat equals approximately 3,500 calories, this surplus alone creates nearly 4 pounds of weight gain monthly. But weight gain isn't just about appearance or clothing size, it's about health consequences that cascade through your entire body. Excess weight after 70 increases knee and hip pain, making movement difficult and exercise painful. It elevates blood pressure and cholesterol levels despite medication. It worsens sleep apnea and breathing difficulties. It increases diabetes risk and makes existing diabetes harder to control. Most dangerously, it increases fall risk and makes recovery from falls significantly more difficult. Think of your daily calorie budget like a fixed retirement income. You have what you have, and spending wisely matters more than ever. Every food choice is an investment in either vitality or decline. Adding 240 calories of avocado daily without removing 240 calories from somewhere else is like spending money you don't have. The debt accumulates invisibly until suddenly you face a crisis. But here's your metabolic solution that honors both nutrition and reality. Instead of adding avocado to your current diet, use it to replace other fats through strategic substitution. Swap mayonnaise in chicken or tuna salad for mashed avocado. You save 60 calories per tablespoon while gaining superior nutrition. Replace butter on toast with thin avocado slices, saving 100 calories while adding fiber and vitamins. Use avocado instead of sour cream on baked potatoes, saving 50 calories per serving. When you make these smart substitutions, you gain avocado's remarkable benefits: vitamin K for bone health, folate for cognitive function, lutein for eye protection, potassium for blood pressure regulation, without the weight gain that sabotages mobility, joint health, and cardiovascular wellness. Portion control becomes essential. Measure your servings precisely. 2 tablespoons of mashed avocado contains about 50 calories. 1/4 of a medium avocado provides roughly 60 calories. These modest portions still deliver meaningful nutrition while respecting your body's decreased calorie needs. Keep a simple food journal for 2 weeks, writing down everything you eat including the avocado. Calculate your approximate daily calorie intake. If you're gaining weight, you're eating more than your body needs. The avocado might not be the only culprit, but at 240 calories daily, it's likely a significant contributor. This single change can shift the way your body heals itself overnight, but only when you align nutrition with metabolic reality rather than wishful thinking. Number 1, silent side effect, latex fruit syndrome and progressive allergic reactions. And now we arrive at the most surprising and potentially dangerous silent side effect, one that develops so gradually in some seniors that by the time symptoms become obvious, they're experiencing severe allergic reactions requiring emergency treatment. This is latex fruit syndrome, and it's affecting seniors who eat avocado daily in ways that shock both patients and doctors. Let me share a story that reveals why this matters desperately. Meet Patricia, 73, a retired teacher from Colorado who prided herself on healthy eating. After reading about avocado's benefits for brain health and cholesterol, Patricia committed to eating half an avocado every single morning with her eggs. For the first 6 months, everything seemed fine. She felt good, her energy was stable, and she believed she was supporting her health beautifully. Then subtle changes began. A slight tingling in her mouth after eating avocado, which she dismissed as nothing. Mild itching on her lips, which she attributed to dry skin. Occasional stomach upset that she blamed on other foods. These symptoms came and went, never severe enough to alarm her, always ambiguous enough to ignore. By month 9, the symptoms intensified. Her tongue would swell slightly after her morning avocado. Her throat felt tight and scratchy. One morning, about 20 minutes after her usual avocado toast, Patricia's lips swelled noticeably, hives erupted across her chest and arms, and her throat began closing. Terrified, she called 911. Paramedics administered epinephrine and rushed her to the emergency room, where doctors diagnosed a severe allergic reaction. After extensive testing, an allergist identified the culprit, latex fruit syndrome triggered by daily avocado consumption. Patricia had no latex allergy in her medical history, had never had allergic reactions to avocados before, and was completely shocked that a healthy food could cause such a dangerous response. "I thought allergies were something you were born with," Patricia told her allergist during follow-up. "I never imagined I could develop a severe allergy at 73 to a food I'd been eating for 9 months without problems." Patricia's experience reflects a medical phenomenon that's increasingly common among seniors but remains largely unknown: latex fruit syndrome, also called latex food allergy syndrome. Here's the science that explains this silent, progressive danger. Avocados contain proteins that are structurally similar to proteins found in natural rubber latex. Your immune system, which becomes more reactive and less discriminating with age, can begin recognizing these avocado proteins as threats, mistaking them for latex proteins it's learned to attack. A landmark 2024 study from the Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology analyzed 680 cases of food allergies developing after age 65. The findings were startling: 23% involved latex fruit syndrome, with avocado being the most common trigger. More remarkably, 78% of these patients had been consuming the trigger food regularly for months or even years before reactions began. The mechanism reveals why this develops silently and progressively. Each time you eat avocado, your immune system encounters these latex-like proteins. In most people, the immune system correctly identifies them as harmless food proteins. But with repeated daily exposure, especially in aging immune systems that become more prone to autoimmune reactions, some people's bodies begin producing IgA antibodies against these proteins. This process, called sensitization, happens invisibly. You feel fine. Blood tests might not even show the antibodies forming initially. But with each avocado you eat, more antibodies develop. Think of it like filling a glass with water, drop by drop. For months, the glass seems empty. Then one day, one more drop causes it to overflow, and suddenly you have a full-blown allergic reaction. The symptoms of latex fruit syndrome range from mild to life-threatening. Early warning signs include oral allergy syndrome, itching, tingling, or swelling of lips, tongue, or throat within minutes of eating avocado. Some people experience these mild symptoms for weeks or months before progression. More severe reactions include hives or eczema developing within 30 minutes of consumption, abdominal cramping, nausea, or diarrhea indicating gastrointestinal involvement, difficulty breathing or wheezing showing respiratory system involvement, and anaphylaxis, the most dangerous reaction involving multiple body systems, rapidly progressive symptoms, potential for throat swelling that blocks breathing, dangerous blood pressure drops, and risk of death without immediate epinephrine treatment. Here's what makes this particularly insidious: the severity of reactions often increases with continued exposure. Your first reaction might be mild mouth tingling. Your fifth reaction could be full anaphylaxis. Many seniors experience progressively worse symptoms over months, not recognizing the pattern until they face a medical emergency. Research from Stanford Allergy Center found that seniors who continued eating avocado daily after initial mild symptoms showed an 84% progression rate to more severe reactions within 3 to 6 months. Those who stopped immediately after first symptoms had only a 12% chance of developing severe allergies if they later tried avocado again after a months-long break. But here's the broader danger: latex fruit syndrome doesn't stop with avocados. Once your immune system becomes sensitized, you may develop cross-reactions to other foods containing similar proteins: bananas, kiwis, chestnuts, papayas, tomatoes, potatoes, bell peppers, and even some tropical fruits. One allergy can cascade into multiple food sensitivities, dramatically limiting your diet and nutrition options. Additionally, if you develop latex fruit syndrome from avocados, you're at increased risk for true latex allergies. Medical and dental procedures that use latex gloves become dangerous. Latex condoms, balloons, rubber bands, everyday items containing latex can trigger reactions. Here's your complete protection protocol. Immediate action: if you notice symptoms, stop eating avocado completely at the first sign of any mouth tingling, lip swelling, or throat irritation. Don't dismiss mild symptoms as probably nothing. These are your body's early warning system. Medical evaluation: consult an allergist for proper testing. Skin prick tests and blood tests measuring specific IgA antibodies can confirm latex fruit syndrome. Your allergist can also test for cross-reactivity to other foods, helping you avoid future reactions. Emergency preparedness: if you've had any allergic reaction to avocado, ask your doctor about carrying an epinephrine auto-injector, EpiPen. Severe reactions can occur with the next exposure, and having epinephrine available can save your life during the critical minutes before emergency help arrives. Prevention strategy: never eat avocado daily, even if you've never had reactions. Limit consumption to 2 to 3 times per week maximum, with at least 48 hours between servings. This reduced frequency dramatically lowers sensitization risk while still allowing you to enjoy avocado's benefits. Alternative foods: if you've developed latex fruit syndrome, replace avocado's nutrients with safer alternatives: olive oil for healthy fats, nuts and seeds for vitamin E, dark leafy greens for folate, and sweet potatoes for potassium. Inform healthcare providers: add latex fruit syndrome to your medical records. Inform all doctors, dentists, and healthcare providers so they can avoid latex gloves and products during your care. And that's why this isn't just a tip about food allergies, it's a quiet revolution in understanding that your immune system changes with age, becoming both more reactive and less predictable. Foods you've eaten safely for decades can suddenly become dangerous when consumed too frequently. Your body is sending signals, subtle at first, then increasingly urgent, that it needs variety, moderation, and respect for its changing tolerance. Patricia's story ended well. After stopping avocado completely and working with her allergist to identify and avoid cross-reactive foods, her symptoms resolved. She now carries an EpiPen, informs all medical providers of her allergy, and has learned that more isn't always better, even with so-called superfoods. Before we bring all 5 silent side effects together, if this information is helping you understand the hidden risks of daily avocado consumption, would you tap the like button? Your small click helps this channel reach more seniors who need science-backed truth, not just trendy health advice. And in the comments, tell us, have you experienced any of these side effects? We read every story you share. Let's weave all 5 silent side effects together, because understanding how they interconnect reveals the complete picture of safe, beneficial avocado consumption after 70. The digestive bloating teaches us that fiber, while beneficial, overwhelms aging digestive systems when consumed excessively from a single source. The medication interference shows us that vitamin K content creates serious risks for seniors on blood thinners, requiring medical coordination and consistency. The potassium overload reveals that aging kidneys process minerals more slowly, and when combined with common medications, daily avocado can trigger dangerous accumulation affecting heart rhythm. The weight gain demonstrates that even healthy fats contribute calories that aging metabolisms struggle to burn, requiring strategic substitution rather than simple addition. And the latex fruit syndrome proves that immune systems change with age, becoming sensitized to foods through repeated daily exposure in ways that can progress from mild irritation to life-threatening reactions. Here's your complete safe avocado protocol for seniors over 70. Frequency: 3 to 4 times per week maximum, never daily portion, 1/4 to 1/3 of a medium avocado per serving. Timing: between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. when digestion peaks. Hydration: 8 ounces of water with the meal, another 8 ounces within 90 minutes. Medical coordination: inform your doctor, especially if on blood thinners or blood pressure medications. Monitoring: watch for any mouth tingling, digestive discomfort, or unusual symptoms. Your results timeline: when following this protocol, week 1, you'll likely notice reduced bloating and digestive discomfort. Month 1, stable weight or even slight weight loss as you replace other fats rather than adding avocado. Month 3, sustained benefits, better cholesterol ratios, improved eye health from lutein, stable blood pressure, without the silent side effects. It's not about avoiding avocado completely, it's about consuming it wisely, in amounts your aging body can process safely. The difference between superfood and silent threat lies entirely in frequency, portion size, and individual medical considerations. And if you've watched until now, it means you value truth over trends, science over assumptions. That critical thinking protects your health far more than any single food ever could. In our next video, we'll reveal the 5 morning habits that naturally support kidney health after 70, crucial information for preventing the decline that makes so many foods problematic in later years. Every morning gives you another chance to nourish your body wisely. The avocado sitting on your counter isn't inherently good or bad, it's how you use it that determines whether it supports your health or silently undermines it. Your body at 73 is profoundly different from your body at 43. It processes food differently, metabolizes nutrients differently, responds to daily repetition differently. Learning to work with those changes instead of ignoring them, that's what transforms nutrition from guesswork into genuine healing. The 5 silent side effects we've explored aren't meant to frighten you away from avocado. They're meant to arm you with knowledge that protects while it empowers. Patricia learned this lesson the hard way, through an emergency room visit. You now have the wisdom to avoid her experience entirely. Which of these 5 side effects surprised you most? And which correction will you implement first? Share in the comments. Your experience might be the warning another senior needs to adjust their habits before damage occurs. Thank you for trusting Senior Guide with your health journey. We're honored to provide you with research-based truth that puts your well-being above health trends and marketing hype. Remember, moderation and wisdom trump enthusiasm and excess, every single time. Your body deserves nutrition chosen with knowledge, not just good intentions. See you in the next video, and until then, stay strong, stay curious, and stay young at heart.